If you find yourself in a situation like that, today I'm going to share 5 steps on how to go about your assignment. Hello warriors, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Seun Obisesan, and if you're a return viewer, thank you for coming back. So today I'm going to talk about assignment strategy step by step. As we all know, assignments are important in every areas of our lives, especially as a university student. There are 3 sections to every assignment: the preparation, the research, and the writing. You have to follow through these 3 sections in order to have a good outcome. Assignment strategy step by step. Step 1, understand the assessment tasks. What exactly are you asked to do? Do you understand the task that has been laid in front of you? If you don't understand, you will not know what information to look for. For example, let's say you are asked to cook rice. Now, you asked us to cook rice. Rice is simple, of course it's rice. What type of rice? Is it white rice? Plain rice? Is it jollof rice? Is it fried rice? Is it coconut rice? Like, what exactly are you asked to do? You need to understand that, and that will take you to your next step. You need to know if you are asked to write a report or an essay, because your research will be based on exactly what you are asked to do. Step 2, plan. Like I mentioned before, when we fail to plan, we plan to fail. You need to plan. Like I said in my first step, what type of rice are you asked to cook? Then you will know what your planning should be. If you're cooking fried rice, obviously you don't need information about tomatoes, all those things, because you don't need that in your fried rice. If you are cooking coconut rice and then you are looking for the ingredients for jollof rice, obviously it's going to be a struggle because you will not have the right ingredients. So your planning have to be based on your understanding. So if you don't understand, definitely your planning will be wrong. Step 3, do your research. Do your research. When you understand and you plan, you will know what to look out for. You will know what information to search for. If the lecturer is asking you to cook fried rice and you are looking for information about jollof rice, obviously that wrong research is going to consume your time. So your research have to be based on what you understand, how you've planned your step by step, and then your research, what you're looking for. It's like when you're writing a letter, you have to say what you are writing about. Your research have to be based on exactly what you need because you have planned. Step 4, write. The thing with writing is, as information is coming to you, as you are gathering information from here, from there, from books, from journals, online, you need to write them out. Whatever that coming to your mind, you write it out. The first writing is not about making sure they are in order. No, it's just you pouring out your information. You need to write it out. It's easy for people to say, I know how to cook jollof rice. But if your lecturer is looking for a report or an essay about what you know, obviously your brain and his brain will not connect to say, she's passing the information through her brain. No, they need it in writing. You need to write it out. So you start gathering your information, you write them out in any format, in any way whatsoever. And when it comes to writing, Some people are okay with starting with their introduction, but some people are better off starting with their conclusion, because in your conclusion is where you write what you've written about. So when you are writing what you've written about, it gives you the opportunity to know what you're supposed to write about, and then your introduction will be your last piece of your essay. But with some people, they say the introduction is better off. It's okay, as long as you have planning in place of how you're going to go about it, and you started putting things down in your own words, especially because something about understanding is somebody is passing a message to you. You will receive the message in a way that will make you to understand whether the information will come down to your level or it will go up to your level. You will do that within you. So you need to learn how to make some words into your words. You need to know how to interpret written things or information that's been sent to you. The most important thing about communication is for the other person to understand what you're saying. So if you're reading content and you don't understand, that means the person is not communicating well to you, or you are not receiving well. You could be, one of the other. Maybe the person is not in your level, and you need to know how to digest information to make it useful for you. So write it out anyhow. Then you go to the other part where you do your layout. Oh, this need to come first, this need to come first. Then you check the errors, you look for typos, you read through. That is all in your writing. But the first part of your writing is just draft. It's not just an easy draft, it is something useful where you pour out everything in your brain, everything you've researched. And don't forget your referencing. When you're getting information from so many places, you need to know how to reference them. Don't forget to write where you get that particular information from, because when you are trying to round up, you might forget where you get that information from, and you know that's plagiarism. That's not going to look good for you. Step 5 is your review, where you start from the beginning of the understanding. Is this what you're supposed to write? Did you lay it out well? Is your commas supposed to be in the right place? Your full stop, your punctuation, your grammar, your everything, is it in place? That is when you review everything that you have put together. And that is when you can use places like, let's say, Grammarly to help you sort out for, just to rearrange your words in a way to make the English sound more better. And sometimes a second eyes are good. Like, because you are the one writing it, you might ask somebody else to read it through for you. And that person can correct one or two, lay it this way, lay it that way. Because sometimes when you're talking, it is easy for you to correct yourself, because you say something, you quickly say something else. But when you're writing, sometimes, like I said before, because your brain is moving so fast and your hands might be slower than your brain, so you skip some word. I am going to school. You might say, I am going to school, because your brain is pouring and your hand is so slow. So that is why it's good to have a second eye. And with all these 5 steps, submit your assignment. If you have gained value from this content, please give it a like and interact with me in the comment section if there is any step whatsoever for anybody that want to embark on any assignment, whether as a student, as an entrepreneur, or anybody whatsoever, any step they need to take that you want to share with us, put it down in the comment section. Until I come your way again, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, warriors.